Hey everybody, Nadasfan back today. We're jumping back into NHL 11, and we are going to hit the Be a Pro series here, or the Be a Pro aspect of the game. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go entry draft style instead of picking a team here. And so I've created a player. That is myself there, Matt Myer. That's actually my name. For the NHL series and for the EA SHL and stuff, I've always just kind of used myself. So we'll keep doing that. We're going to jump on in. I've picked the Brampton Battalion as my junior club here. And so you see here we start with the GM wanting to talk to you. It says, we worked hard all year and now the Brampton Battalion are in the Memorial Cup. It's time to take care of the Brandon Wheat Kings. Do it with authority. This will require a stellar effort from you, and remember the rookie draft is just around the corner, and scouts are paying close attention. So that's a little note you get from your GM, and then of course you talk to your agent, and he's saying, hearing that several big franchises are in the market for a two-way forward for the next NHL entry draft, and the Memorial Cup is a perfect place to impress them. So prove what you got. They'll be on the lookout for players who can earn a lot of XP, which then the XP is of course the experience points that you earn as you play. So. Here's the coach with also some words of wisdom here and saying what you kind of look for. You want to get a plus-minus of +3 and a bunch of ice time minutes. So they'll put me on the first line with the Brampton Battalion, and that's where we'll start here in the Cup play here. So Brampton gets the Brandon Wheat Kings to start with here, and we will be on the road here, so as you can see, you can toggle jerseys just like you can in any other mode. And there I am on the front line, on the first line there. So basically, you start off like any other mode. It's very similar. I don't even know if it's been touched very much, other than the addition of the junior teams. That's probably the big change from a season ago here in NHL 11 here. So. We still have the intro of you hitting the ice, although it's been a little bit streamlined over the last couple of years since the introduction of the EA SHL, and getting their own character in there. So, but they still get it in there. You get the hitting the ice. And so I am on the first line. So here starts my career with my junior team here as a center of puck that gets put on here. So this is your notification that you get when you're on the bench, how what your scores look like while you're on the ice. So that's been touched a little bit, and there you see a shot on goal that steered away, and I get a rebound and another shot on goal there after a nice pass fed back in the slot there. So trying to be a two-way forward here, and as you see a replay there of my second shot there. You get rewarded for not only scoring goals, getting assists, but being in position. As there you go, I actually get my first assist there. So a plus for me being on the ice there and getting an assist on the goal, and I'll take that. So obviously, just like any other career modes, you got to build up your experience points to power up your player. Those of you who played the series are well familiar on how that works. Those of you that haven't, we'll try to clue you in a bit as we go. So here I'm playing some defense, trying to get a man covered up high, but they work the puck down low as soon as they go up high, and they get the equalizer there. So the game's tied at 1 as the Wheat Kings get their goal here right in front. As you see, the spotlights are new this year on the goal scorer, and that's kind of a cool touch. So spotlights as well as user celebrations are back in. Here you see a penalty coming up on me here, and I think it's pretty weak. You give the guy a little bit of a shove off the face-off, but they whistle it down right off the face-off and give me a penalty. So wasn't too happy about that one, but you do your time off in the box there and back in. So as the second period winds down, I get a shot where my stick doesn't break, but the defender's stick breaks, blocking my shot there. So here I come back in on the wing, trying to dangle just a little bit. I'm not much of a dangler, I'll tell you that right now. So if you're expecting me to, put on a show, showing off the skills, that this isn't really it. This is just, just having fun. I've had requests for Be a Pro mode as I get hauled down there. I don't even know that was a penalty. I think it was after the penalty had been called, I got hauled down. So But I am, I try to be a shot blocker. You've seen me block a couple shots here if you've been watching closely enough. Here I'm extremely out of position as the third period ends, but I think I was dangling trying to get one last breakaway chance. So here we go into overtime, and we're peppering the net there, but can't seem to get one home. Here's another rush coming down again, trying to get a shot off, and oh, how that puck didn't go in after he left it out there for us, I do not know. But here's another rush, slap shot, looking for the rebound. Somehow they're able to keep that out as well. So down they come to our end of the ice, and keeping it alive there, and a quick turnaround shot from a nothing angle finds the net. Quite lucky. I don't know if it's screened or not, but that angle, I don't think the goalie was expecting a shot, and we drop the first game here to the Wheat Kings in overtime, 2-1. So that's a tough one to take, but not much of a choice. There you go. That's kind of my final roundup there. Position score was high. The other stats not as much. And there you see the experience points, the XP racked up there for the game. 55 offense, 48 defense, 42 athletics. So those can all be applied later on here. And here we go. A coach talking about what's next. Games in the books, you earned 145 XP, and you move on to play the Calgary Hitmen in the second game here. So right back into action once again. Still on the first line here. You start with the struggle right off the bat that your experience points are low, so getting in on the goals and something for somebody like me who admittedly my offensive skills playing NHL have never been up there with the greats. I'll definitely admit that. So, but I enjoy playing the game a lot. I've always had fun playing. Here I'm calling for a pass. I get it a little too late and jabbing away at the goalie here, hoping that he'd give up a rebound. But as you see, a sliding defenseman in my way as well here. So here, cycling the puck, trying to work it to the guy down behind the net, but I'm too slow. Again, partly my experience points. There's I take a slap shot, and I'm just shoved on into the corner. Got to work up on that skill there. That actually got a tip. That was kind of a nice tip, but the goalie is able to handle it. So it's kind of fun when you can not only get in there and cause some screening in front of the goalie, but get some tips as well, and possibly get some redirected goals. Here, my teammate loses his stick. As you watch here, he's defending. I'll actually come up to him and give him my stick. That's a really cool thing with the broken sticks, the drop sticks, all that play that comes into play with the issues with sticks this year is just really cool. And a welcome addition. And while broken sticks may happen a little too often, as you see me try for another block, I don't think I actually got it there. That one got in onto the goalie. There is a block, though. So I'm not afraid to throw the body around. That's the kind of player I want to be. So looks like somebody, again, has lost their stick. And I get another block, and it stuns them there real quickly, but play on. So as that puck's dumped deep. So anyway, that's the end of another period. A+ positioning score, but I'm not getting on the score sheet here, which I need to keep doing. But there's another block, and hey, they keep track of those too, so I'll take that. Here's another real cheap penalty on my guy. As you'll see the replay here, yeah, I believe this is officially a trip, but boy, there wasn't much there. So back to the box, and once out of the box, we got a tie game with no score here, going deep into the third. Just trying to get something on net and hoping it'll go. Coming down the right wing this time, making a pass and getting dumped. And how is this not a penalty? This is more of a penalty than my trip was. I was just taken out of the play after I passed it. But it looked like interference to me, but whatever. So on to overtime for the second time in as many games. And just playing a little back and forth, trying to get in front for a tip, and unfortunately, I not only tipped it, I took it square in the shins there. So, and once again, all too familiar sight. Calgary also gets a crazy angle shot to go in overtime to take us out here. So, this will pretty much do it for the first episode here, but. Please do come back and follow my creative player here, taking on my name, Matt Myer, as he progresses, and hopefully can look forward to getting drafted in the upcoming NHL draft. So this has been Nadasfan. I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.